Good rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another pick a card reading with me today. So today's topic is what is changing for you, what unexpected changes are coming towards you, what are you in alignment with, basically. So we will be pulling some cards for that today. So I have three groups here as usual. So I have group number one here represented with the fertility card. Have group number two here represented by this transformation card. And then we have group number three here represented by power. So one thing I did want to bring up, which I thought was really cool, I didn't plan. These are basically major arcana. This is Empress, this is Death, then this is Strength card. But I shuffled for like each group. Spirits give me a card for like group one, and like each one were major arcana cards. So definitely feel like this is going to be such a good reading today. Didn't expect such a powerful surge of energy today, but we're just gonna go with it. So we have group one, group two, and group three. You can pause the video if you would like. Take a few deep breaths, and when you are ready, check out the description box below, or check out the comment section and go to the timestamp of your designated reading. So again, group one, group two, and group number three. I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. All right, so group number one, to kick this thing off, we have the fertility card here, Empress. So for those of you who have chosen this group, this is going to be your reading today. So group number one, what I'm picking up off the bat, especially based off of the card that you've chosen today, or the card that you were drawn to. So this is the Empress card in this deck. So I feel like many of you have been like working towards something. And the message I'm really picking up off of the Empress energy is fruition. So I feel like there's something that you've been really working on, something that you've really been nurturing. This could be a project. This could be even yourself, especially with this Empress energy. You working on yourself, working on a project, working on, I don't know, manifesting something in your life. But there's something that you've been working on, group number one. And I feel like with this Empress energy, this like one unexpected change is basically the fruits of your labor. You know, I feel like you've been putting in quite a bit of work into whatever you've been working on. And I feel like, sorry, I had to start my timer, I forgot. But whatever you've been working on is definitely coming into fruition for you. This is you, the change coming in is you know, finally reaping those benefits and rewards for whatever you've been putting in that work into. So this is a really good card here to start off with. I feel like many of you may even have been like focusing on like self-love, really nurturing yourself, really investing in yourself as well. So, you know, an outcome of that, or, you know, something that could come out of that, you know, if you're single, this could, you know, be you, you know, finally attracting that love that you've been wanting. This feels like a very lovey kind of reading. So I don't know. I haven't pulled more cards for you yet, so it might go in that direction. I don't know. But this could definitely be love for some of you, like you attracting a partner into your life, true love into your life, soulmate energy. You know, if you're in a relationship, this could be you strengthening that relationship, strengthening that bond, or having the opportunity to strengthen that bond. Um, or even soulmates. Soulmate doesn't have to be romantic. It's just someone who you have a strong spiritual bond or connection with. So this could even be you attracting in a soulmate, like a friendship into your life that's very influential into your life. But this feels like somebody maybe coming in. This could be a woman. She could look pretty similar to this. She kind of looks like Celine Dion a little bit, just a tad bit. But yeah, I'm gonna pull some more. I'm gonna pull these cards to see what that is about. But I'm definitely picking up this energy of fruition, things coming into fruition for you. You finally being, I feel like, why a certain manifestation hasn't come in for you is because you just haven't been in alignment with it yet. And I don't know why this picture just feels very much, in alignment. I don't know. It's just something about, I couldn't even explain it to you. It's just intuitive vibe I'm getting from it. But this feels very much in alignment. It's just very like, what do they call it? Like symmetrical or something like that. Where like if you were to cut it in half, like both sides will look the exact same. So it's like you finally coming in alignment with, it's like it's already done in the spiritual, in the spiritual realm, in the ether. But it's like you finally, coming in alignment with it here in the material. And both sides equaling this one big whole picture. So you're definitely lots of balance in your life. Group number one, things finally balancing out for you. If things have been a little bit stagnant for you, you're coming into an alignment with it, which is really good. Love to see it. So Spirit, what else? What changes are coming towards group number one? What are they coming in alignment with? It's like you're finally coming in alignment with like what you want. I feel like you've done, or it's like you finally figured out what you wanted. I feel like for a while you had no idea what you wanted, especially if this is like love related. A lot of us say we're wanting love, but maybe we're actually just wanting intimacy, or maybe we're just wanting friendship, or like a strong friendship or something. So I feel like you finally realize what you want. And I feel like because of that, the universe is like, okay, they finally know what they want. So let's go ahead and give it to them. So I feel like that's really coming in for you, really, really strong, which I'm really, really excited for you, group number one. So Spirit, what else? What's coming in for group number one? What's changing for group number one? For group. Oh, anything else I shall take? Wow, look, we have friendship. So yes, many of you may be aligning yourself with a friend or new friendship, soul family. I'm picking up here as well. I feel like many of you may have even been feeling very lonely. Feeling like you haven't really been able to connect with people, or maybe even some friendships that you've had to like let go of with this letting go card. You may have had to let go of some friendships or some connections in your life that just wasn't serving you any longer. And I feel like, that goes along with what I was saying about like the fruits of your labor. I feel like you've done a lot of releasing, you've done a lot of letting go, you've done what the readers, have been telling you, or even what you've been feeling intuitively. You've done the work, and it's like you just haven't been seeing what it is that you've been, doing the work for. So this is definitely, a good, confirmation that, you letting go, you walking away from something, you releasing something from your life is definitely going to lead you towards this victory right here. So that's what's coming in for you. Is victory, is you really being confident, moving forward. This chalice, I don't know why, but this chalice here feels very much, I don't know, it's like very, like a king's chalice or something. It just feels very confident for some reason. I don't know. So I feel like you're definitely becoming more confident in yourself and becoming more confident in who you are. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, you have divine guidance. So you've been very, I can't talk today. You've been very, in touch with your intuition, really listen to your, inner wisdom, your divine wisdom, really connecting with your spirit guides and your ancestors for many of you as well. So I feel like, definitely what's coming in towards you is exactly what you've been putting in the work for. So if you've been putting in the work, then this is, good stuff coming in. If you've been, not putting in as much work, just, get on it. Really listen to your intuition. I know some of you may want like particular actions to take, but I feel like, definitely starting off with maybe like how you feel, even, noticing maybe how you feel around someone or around something. Like if you're, have a certain habits or behaviors, how does that make you, feel at that moment? Does it raise your energy? Does it lower your energy? Do you find yourself, in the same energy? Maybe really starting off with, getting to know yourself on a like energetic level could probably be quite helpful for you. So Spirit, what else? What's changing for group number 1? Really interesting that she has a chalice on her cup as well here with this Page of Cups. And I was just talking about this chalice, but this could also represent like an opportunity. Page of Cups. So I don't know, some of you may be manifesting some sort of opportunity. So if this is like career related, this could be, job offers, promotion offers, offers for a new job, even like a new idea for a new job, or, if you're in a business, maybe this could be you. I am seeing the number 3 here and the number 3 here and the number 3 over here as well. So this could be maybe like a partnership for some of you as well. If this is like career and finance related, more so career related, this could be like a collaboration of some sort that could really put you, I feel like with whatever's coming in, it could offer almost like instant benefits to it. I don't know what that means, but it's like, some things, sometimes, Spirit would put things in your life to just really put you on like the right track towards like a big, reward. But I feel like this is more so almost like an instant reward of some sort. So if this is like a collaboration, like career related, this could be like you finish your collaboration and it brings in almost immediately, that abundance. I don't know, or even if it's like love related, like you getting maybe offered like a date, and that could, bring in lots of happiness for you, help you, kind of relieve a lot of stress of some sort. But the energy here is very like open and receptive. So I feel like you're in a very like open and receptive energy to pull this in for you. So you have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is that victory energy here. Victory, and wow, at the bottom of the deck you have the star. So really, really good things coming in for you, group number one. Like, I'm really, like, really excited for you. Absolutely, Knight of Swords. So this is something coming in quite fast for you. Yeah, for many of you, this is coming in quite fast. Whatever you've been trying to like manifest, I feel like this is coming in quite fast. And I feel like, you know, what's changing for you is really you like releasing doubt as well. I feel like many of you may have been like really doubting yourself or doubting whether something's going to work out or happen for you. But I feel like Spirit doesn't really want you in that energy of doubt right now, because I feel like if you doubt, that's going to almost like self-sabotage your blessing, because that's what I'm hearing now. Is it's a blessing. It's a blessing coming in. I feel like this is very, very unexpected for you. I feel like you've been manifesting one thing and it may happen in a different way than what you were expecting, but like all in all, it's exactly like what you wanted, you know. It's not necessarily what you expected, but it's definitely, you know, something that you're in alignment with and something that you'll be, you know, very happy about. For some of you, it may take a while to like get used to it, especially if this is like a new job or something like that. But ultimately, the outcome of this is very, very victorious and successful for you. So what else, Spirit? What's changing? What's changing, Spirit? Can I get maybe one more of these? Let's just do one more, Spirit. I'll take this. Ooh, so you have, oh shit. Okay. So you have Lover here. And it says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Oh my God, I just noticed how my fingers are peeling. I promise y'all they're not dirty. Just peeling. But anyway, yeah, lover. Some of you may be attracting new love into your life. Yes, new love into your life for some of you. Some of you could be an Aquarius, you can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Even picking up Gemini here. Yeah, but I feel like definitely for many of you, this could be like new love coming to your life if you're single, or just love related. So really, really good here. Ooh, then you have Don Juan. It says spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So I feel like what's changing for you with this energy here is you really being comfortable with your sexuality as well. You becoming more comfortable, you know, expressing your sexuality and, you know, being sensual, especially with this Empress energy here representing your group. You're really becoming a lot more comfortable with yourself, a lot of healing regarding like your lower chakras, especially your sacral chakra. I feel like you're definitely just really becoming more confident in yourself and not being afraid to express your your true authentic self and who you are. Just not being afraid to just be you, be who you want to be, because that's all you can be. So really, really good energy here as far as you know, this sort of energy of like self-love, self-awareness, being confident in yourself, loving who you are, no matter what anybody may say or think. Look what just fell out. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, so some of you may be a Leo. But definitely like I said, confidence is your key to success. I feel like one reason you weren't in alignment with whatever you're trying to manifest is because you weren't confident, or like I mentioned before, it's like you didn't know what you want, or some of you even didn't know what it took to get to where you want to be. So I feel like, with this confidence boost, this is what's putting you in alignment with what you're wanting, because it's showing the universe that I know what I want, I'm confident in what I want, and I'm ready for what I want, so bring it in. So a lot of you are definitely really stepping into your divinity, really recognizing how powerful and precious you are as a soul, and how precious your energy is, and being stubborn, when it comes to who you give your energy to. I know say you're not afraid to express like your sensuality and your sexuality, but you're also learning that you can't give that energy to everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve it. So definitely, I feel like another thing that's changing for you is you really understanding yourself on an energetic level. So if you're maybe needing to, meditate a little bit more, and look, you have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So a lot of balance in your life, a lot of balance coming to your life. Again, more harmony, more alignment here. Then you have yin and yang here. Or this reminds me of yin and yang, two fishes here. So this could be, you finding your yin to your yang, or your yang to your yin, finding, soulmate. So I definitely feel like many of you, this is like a soulmate coming in for you, whether this is like romantic or just platonic, like I said, friendship here. However way it shows up in your life, I feel like it's something that's very much needed, and I feel like you deserve it, because you've been putting in a lot of work, and Spirit really wants to, reward you for your hard work. So continue to keep, balancing out your spirituality, to keep balancing out yourself in general. It's going to look different for everybody. But again, just maybe starting at getting to know yourself on an energetic level. And you can really do that by just becoming more self-aware, taking note of, how your energy feels around certain people or certain things, certain thoughts, certain behaviors or habits, whatever. Then you have luck is on your side. Absolutely. Luck is on your side, group number one. I feel like you're quite a lucky group of people. Some of you are even like, I don't really have much going on for myself. But I feel like, regardless, you're still here. You may even be someone who just always like lands on their feet, and you have people around you who just don't understand how you land on your feet like all the time so easily. And I feel like that's because you're divinely protected, you're divinely guided. Like it said here, divine guidance. I feel like you're very, very, very much protected and guided by your spirit team. So that's really, really good. And I want to pull these just to see like if there's any, I don't know, like timing that spirit wants to give you. Any extra guidance. This big change, spirit. I just heard big change, so for many of you, this could be quite a game changer for you. But you deserve it. What else, Spirit? Can I get maybe one more of these? Or not. Wow. You're ready. Absolutely. I want to get one more of these. And then look, at the bottom, you have success. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have remain positive. So remain positive, yes. Like, I feel like this is a really, really ripe time for you. I feel like you are definitely reaping a lot of rewards and benefits that you haven't, in the past. What a timing, Spirit. I'm gonna get one more of these, and if it's not timing, then Spirit just doesn't want. Yeah. Spirit's like, no, this is going to be unexpected. This is going to be a surprise. We're not telling them nothing. So we have Don't Stop. Of course, we have You're Ready here, but don't stop. Yeah, continue to keep pushing forward. Don't stop. Keep persisting. Helpful people. So for some of you, you may be receiving help of some sort, or you may be giving help of some sort. And I feel like for many of you, that help could be what really set things off for you. So definitely keep your energy open and receptive. Don't be afraid to ask for help, or don't be afraid to receive help. Don't be too proud for that. Then you have ask for help from others. Yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help from other people. Don't be afraid to receive help from people. I feel like that may even be play into like the confidence piece, being confident or being brave enough to ask for help, or to receive that help. But this is really good energy. I'm really excited for you. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, apply it to your situation. But I'm really excited for what changes are happening in your life, group number 1. But let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can book your reading there. For group number 1, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace out. All right, so group number 2, for those of you who have chosen this card here, Transformation, this is going to be your reading on what's changing for you. And it's funny that y'all got like one of the cards of change. This is the Death card in the original tarot deck. So some of you may be Scorpios. What's up, Scorpios? Death card is actually my favorite card in the deck because, not only does it represent the sign of Scorpio, but it's also about change and transformation, rebirth, renewal. So I feel like many of you, what's changing for you is, I feel like this is going to be quite a big change for you. I feel like this is going to be a big spiritual change for you. I feel like this next sort of like phase in your life, which is, I don't feel like it's a next phase. I just feel like it's just more of just like an upgrade or like an elevation of some sort. I can't put my finger quite on it. We're gonna pull some cards to see, exactly what this energy is. But I didn't even start my timer. Hold on. But I feel like this is gonna be quite a significant change in your life. I feel like you're going through this already. Many of you are already going through this. I feel like many of you are feeling the effects. Some of you may even be feeling quite like really tired lately and don't even know why. Some of you may even be like seeing things, maybe seeing a lot of like shadows, a lot of like colors or orbs flying around you, or just out and about. I feel like that's because many of you are, especially like what I was talking about, like spiritually, you're like leveling up spiritually. I feel like many of you are unlocking gifts within you. Some of you may be like natural mediums. It's probably why you're seeing like the lights and shadows and stuff. That's kind of how mine started off. Um, but I feel like many of you, again, many of you are natural uh, medium psychics, and I feel like that's what's kind of kicking up for you, or what's leveling up for you, is your gifts. So this is really good. I'm actually really excited for you, because I feel like many of you, it's kind of giving me the energy of like, people who are just very different, people who've been told they were different. You've probably been made to feel like you were different. Maybe you're different than like other people in your family. Maybe you're the black sheep or the oddball. But I feel like that's for a reason. I feel like your purpose here on earth, you have like a strong, quite a powerful purpose here on earth. And I feel like you've really gone through quite a bit of things in your life, a lot of traumas and experiences in your life, for the sole reason of you being able to, I'm getting the word lead. Some of you may be, like part of your purpose here is to lead. It could be leading a movement. It could be leading a group of people, an organization. It could be leading anything really. It might be very much like spiritually like related though. But ultimately, I feel like part of your purpose is to lead something. That really went quite left. But yeah, many of you are leaders, natural leaders. And I feel like that's, part of this, elevation for you, is you really stepping into that energy and you coming more into alignment. I'm not really picking up that you're quite there just yet. I feel like this change happening in your life is something that's going to really put you on like a direct path. Like you're already on your path to your purpose in life, you're just on your path already. But I feel like, what's changing for you is you becoming a little bit more aware of your purpose and becoming more aware of your surroundings. So I don't know if some of you may even have like people around you who, some of you, could be energy vampires for a few of you. But I feel like you're definitely like on the path. You're definitely like, and I'm gonna pull some more cards. I'm just getting a lot of like channel messages right now. I'm trying to make sense of them. Like for group number one, I got that, their change will bring like almost like instant benefits and instant rewards for them. But I feel like, your group is more of like, your change is going to be sort of like the catalyst for like this big rewards and benefits. It's just like you're still learning, you're still working through it, you're still becoming more aware. And I feel like this change that's coming towards you is going to bring in not bring in, but it's going to help you like release a lot of like stress and a lot of uncertainty. Let's put it that way. I feel like this change coming in is more so like information, understanding, clarity, things of that sort of like the sword kind of energy. But again, this is like really good because I feel like many of you have just been like wondering almost. It's like you're not sure what to do, what moves to make, what decisions to make. Am I making the right decision? Is this decision going to lead me to the gutter? Like, it's just like a lot of uncertainty in your life. And it's because of all this change and transformation, which is very natural for you, especially with some of these gifts that are kind of like kicking up for you, or stepping out into the spotlight. So biggest thing here is just to stay open, stay receptive, stay patient, because I feel like your path is a path that's more so like slow and steady wins the race. While others, it may be a little bit faster. Everybody's at their own pace. Time isn't linear anyway, so there is no rush. There's no there's nowhere you have to be. It's just more so about you enjoying the ride, enjoying the process, and not worrying about how, when, or where you'll get to your destination. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the view, and really stay open and receptive to the things that are changing for you on the spiritual level and energetic level. A lot of you, I feel like, because I am noticing the little amulet or whatever she has here on her third eye. So I feel like a lot of your third eye is really opening up. And look, you have new beginnings here. So a lot of you guys are definitely opening yourself up to new beginnings, new opportunities. So what else, Spirit? What's changing for group number 2? What's changing for group 2? I'm gonna put this back, but it says best possible decision. So it's like, I feel like with that energy, is like you worry too much about like what decisions to make, or if you're making the right decision or not. Some of you may be like overanalyzers, overthinkers, which I completely understand. I get that. But I feel like Spirit really wants you to kind of reel that in a little bit. And I know that's easier said than done. I completely get that. It's very much easier said than done. But I feel like, it's Spirit really wants you to understand that you can't really make a wrong decision. You can only make a decision. It's not about it being right or wrong. It's just more so about you feeling, you listening to your intuition to really go with it or not. So you may even find yourself, what's changing for you, or what may cause a change for you, is a decision. So I feel like some of you may even get like multiple opportunities, and you may have to, decide what opportunity you want to take. Some of you may even have to decide, like, let's say you're wanting to start your own business, or you have your own business, maybe cutting back hours at your, regular 9-to-5 job, so you can focus more, time and energy into, your business. Really trusting that things are going to work out for you, or deciding to relocate somewhere, or whatever this decision may be for you. I feel like there is not necessarily a right or wrong. It's just more so of what you... All right, so group number 2, I had some technical difficulties. So I got through like your whole reading and go to check my camera, and the camera's off. So I'm gonna hop back into this. Like, I literally had got through your entire reading, closed it out and everything, and go to check my camera, and it's off. But we're gonna keep it pushing. I just picked up the cards, and we'll just go through it again. I hate when that happens, but it happens. But actually, give me a second and give me some water. Okay. So we have creativity here. We have friendship, and then we have love. So I'm gonna try to remember everything that I said. But I think with this energy here that I was picking up was about support and help. So some of you may be what's changing for you is you being open and receptive to some help, to some support. So this is like a business or something like have to do with like your business or your career. You could be, open to collaboration, open to, um, joining a team of some sort, um, or just being a part of a team that's has a similar goal. But yeah, for others of you, this could be you attracting new friendships into your life, new. I'm getting people like from your soul family. So many of you, this could be you attracting people from your soul family, soulmates into your life. People who you have a strong spiritual bond and connection with, maybe even like a group of people who you have that could be, quite literally soul family for you. But I feel like also, what's changing for you, especially with this creativity card, is you're really tapping more into your creativity, into your creative side. Especially like your divine feminine. I feel like many of you may have been heavy in your divine masculine energy lately, but I feel like what could be helpful and useful for you right now is kind of leaning more into your divine feminine right now. And everybody has their, because divine feminine and divine masculine has nothing to do with gender or your sex. It's just all about energy. So everybody has their own balance within them. So I feel like you just may be needing to lean more into the other side versus, the one that you've kind of been in for a while. I feel like it's more so about, balance and, balance and alignment. Because I, did, with the intention of, what are you in alignment with? So I feel like, what you're in alignment with is, people who are more in alignment with you and what you're in alignment with. It's not about what you're in alignment with, it's just more so about, attracting the people into your life who also is on that same vibe, that same frequency, people who you really vibe with. So tarot here, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Devil, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Chariot. So many of you, your things are moving forward in your life. I remember giving the example of planting a seed. I feel like many of you have planted the seed, already. The seed is already planted and it's growing, but underneath the soil, you don't see it growing. You don't see it sprouting. So I feel like many of you, you've been really waiting patiently, and those of you who are gardeners and grow plants, it takes quite a while for a seed to sprout. It could take weeks, if not months, for some to finally sprout. So I feel like you've really been in a kind of stagnant, kind of limbo state lately, and you're very unsure of like what moves to make, where to go, and it's just very confusing for you. I feel like what's changing for you is with this Chariot card and this Five of Cup energy is like you understanding where you need to go, and it's not really more so about like it's not really about where you need to go. It's just about it's just about going with the flow of things. I feel like you may have been trying to figure it out exactly what to do or exactly where to go, and the universe is like, you're not going to know exactly where to go. You just have to trust that you're on the right path, and you are on the right path. Group number 2 is just about you understanding that you're on the right path. Some of you feel like there's more that you need to do, or and it's like there's not really much you're needing to do right now. It's just more so about you, again, just going with the flow of things and not trying to control the situation, or not trying to control the change and transitions happening in your life. So I feel like what's changing, another thing that's changing in your life is you really releasing what really no longer serves you. Some of you may even be relocating, I just heard. So that could be something happening for you, or something that you're like contemplating or deciding on. I do remember with this deck here, as I was shuffling, a card at the bottom of the deck was best possible decision. I think it might have been, I might have showed y'all on the other, before the camera cut out. But yeah, best possible decision. I feel like Spirit's like, it's not really about what decision you make. It's just more so about you making a decision, or you really listening to your intuition. So that could be why like your spiritual gifts are kind of kicking up at this time. So I feel like it's going to be very much needed, not in like a scary way, or not in like a rushed kind of way. It's just more so about you really just learning to listen to your intuition and really trusting yourself. Some of you don't even trust yourself, or trust your thoughts, or trust your feelings. And I feel like the universe really wants to get you to trust those things. So I feel like regardless, this change is going to happen regardless. These psychic gifts of yours are going to kick up regardless. I feel like Spirit's just giving you these messages to try to make it a little bit more easier for you. So don't resist change. If there's anything in your life that no longer serves you, go ahead and release it. Let it go. And I know that's easier said than done, but let it go. What else, Spirit? Oh yeah, another message that I remember that I picked up, that some of you, but especially if this is like business or career related, I feel like things are definitely going to pick up for you business wise. For some of you, you may even get like so many clients or so many people coming in that you may even have to hire help and support. But I feel like the thing there is that you will finally have the money and the financial means to be able to, get help and support. So that's, I feel like, is a really good sign, especially with this 10 of Wands energy. It's like things moving for you. It may cause you to have a little bit more load, but it's like, it's not a heavy load. It feels very light. It's like, it feels very manageable because your heart is in it. And you really love what you do. You're very inspired as well. So I feel like, whatever like extra load that may come in for you, or whatever that may be a little bit extra for you, I feel like it's a good load, yeah, it's a good load. That's what she said. I just heard somebody's spirit guide say that. Somebody's spirit guide is hilarious. So I'm gonna see these. So we have warrior here. Says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. So some of you may be needing to really gain more balance in your life. I feel like, some of you may be kind of what I mentioned before about like the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Like maybe you've been kind of like listening or hanging around your ego a little bit much. And I feel like it's, time to kind of step out of that a little bit. I feel like also, this change may require you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. So, you know, not being afraid and not allowing fear to stop you from moving forward in life. That's kind of this energy here. You may have a lot of fear and doubt that could stop you from, or stop yourself from moving forward, or stop yourself from really attracting these blessings into your life. You may even like fear success, or fear failure, or fear talking to people, that's reasonable, but you can't allow that fear to stop you from missing out on, the good things in your life, or the good things that are, coming into your life. So I feel like that's really the main thing that is like blocking things for you, or blocking, this change and transformation, this rebirth. It's fear, it's doubt, it's, holding on to the past, not wanting to let go of things or even people. So definitely like really working through that, because I feel like you are definitely a very, very strong person, like internally. I mean, you could be physically as well, but definitely internally you're a warrior. And I feel like your spirit team really wants to reiterate that you're very much strong and capable to withstand anything, to handle any sort of situation, or, make any sort of decision in your life that's needing to be made. So, be strong in yourself. Then you have artists here. So some of you are definitely tapping into your creative side. Some of you may even be wanting to try out, new artistic, hobbies. Maybe you want to paint, maybe you want to get a coloring book, maybe you want to get into sculpting, I don't know, or anything that really helps you to tap into your creative side. I feel like Spirit really wants you to get into something creative. It could be something musically engaging. It could be exercise, fitness, I don't know. Whatever you feel the need to really get into, like creatively do so. I feel like it would be very healing for you, and I feel like you never know what you may get out of it, or who you may meet through it. So you have child, magical. So many of you are learning to look at the world not from this point of view that the world has given us, or what has been taught to us, but looking at it from a more magical point of view. I feel like many of you are really tapping into your inner child. Not only are you dealing with your adult self, because we can blame things on our inner child a lot, but sometimes it's our adult self that's also a little bit fucked up. But you're dealing with not only are you dealing with your adult self, but you're also dealing with your inner child. And I feel like, working from that inside out, a very healing process for you. So that may even go in with the creative thing, maybe trying something that you wanted to do as a child that you didn't get to do, or wasn't allowed to do. I don't know why I just got, especially with this devil card, I just got like nude painting. I don't know if some of y'all want to, take one of those nude painting classes. I feel like that would be quite interesting. Or like a paint and sip. I don't know, just something really fun. I'm just really picking up this energy of fun. Let me check and make sure my camera's still rolling. Okay, I just had to make sure group number 2, because if that shit turned off again, I probably just have to wait until tomorrow when I calm down. But yeah, I feel like what's changing for you is you really learning to have more fun. You're really learning to again, just have more fun and really do you, and not stress about the worries of the world. And some of you need to turn off the news, turn off social media. I feel like what's another thing that could be changing for many of you is like a detox. Some of you detoxing social media, detoxing from the news, and detoxing from all these negative influences that are making us feel some type of way, or making us feel fearful or scared of the future. You can't worry about that. You just have to focus on you and to do you. So you have your hard work is paying off. So your hard work is absolutely paying off. Things, again, it's like you don't see the sprout, the seed sprouting, but I feel like what's changing is you finally seeing the leaves. You finally seeing a little bit of the leaves kind of poking through the soil a little bit. So I feel like that's what's changed, is that you are finally seeing your hard work paying off. It may not be to like a full blown, your full blown like vision, but you see things moving towards in that direction. So then you have a win-win forecast. Some of you may be Capricorn, maybe Libra. New moon in Capricorn or full moon in Libra may be important times for you. I'm not sure when those things are this year, but take what resonates. But I feel like this is basically saying that, like, whatever decisions you may have to make, whatever opportunities that may arise for you, and you may have to make certain decisions on that, I feel like it's a win-win on whatever. It's like, don't stress, don't overthink. Some of you may be overthinkers, overanalyzers. Don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. Go with whatever feels right to you. Don't stress about it. Sure, you can take your time making your decision for some of you, but it's you're just gonna be prolonging things. So just really understanding that you have to trust yourself, trust in the universe, trust your feelings, trust your intuition. And I feel like things are definitely going to work out for you. So you're ready. So you're absolutely ready for this change, this transition, this rebirth, renewal, for these new friendships, for these collaborations coming in, for you to try out new things. You're ready for, this upgrade in your abilities, your spiritual gifts. You even figuring out spiritual gifts that you had no idea that you had. I'm even picking up like auras. Some of you may be able to read people's auras. So yeah, a lot of things really like leveling up. I feel like this is a very much a level up kind of vibe for group number 2. So many of you, again, you're leveling up, you're elevating. Just leave whatever no longer serves you in the past. Then you have ask for help from others. So don't be afraid to ask for help from others. Don't be afraid to receive it. Don't be afraid to give help, if you feel led to do so. But more so, don't be afraid to ask for help or to receive it. I feel like many of you may, struggle with that, may have a little bit of pride getting away. Or maybe even, that may have to do with something about your upbringing or how you were raised. Maybe seeing other family members, just trucking through things, and you feel like you have to do the same thing as well. But you don't have to, if you don't feel up to the task, or if you're unsure of what to do, what moves to make, ask for help, reach out to somebody, You're just going to be prolonging your blessings. and it's more so self-inflicted. So you have if you believe. So believe, have faith. Um, faith is like believing in something without the absence of evidence or proof. So it's like just because you can't see that the seed sprouted doesn't mean that it hasn't sprouted. It's just taking a time. It's time. It's not in a rush. It's just taking its time. When it's time to come out of the soil and to sprout up into this beautiful flower or plant or vegetable or fruit, whatever. But yeah, then you have success. So things are definitely going to be more successful for you. You are going to be more successful. I'm really happy for this change and transition in your life, group number 2. I feel like it's going to be something very, spectacular for you, something that you've definitely wanted and waited for. Again, this very next change that's coming in may not necessarily be full blown, your vision, but it's definitely going to put you at the ease of mind because you can finally see the ball moving and the ball rolling for you. So this next change is going to provide a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding for you, a lot of motivation as well to move forward. But group number 2, I think that's all I'm seeing for you. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below. And you can follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page and you can purchase your reading there. So group number 2, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace out. All right, so last but not least, group number 3. For those of you who have chosen this power card here, this is going to be your reading on what's changing for you. So this card is the Strength card. And let me start my timer here before I forget. I literally forget every reading. Okay. So this is the Strength card in this deck. So I feel like many of you, I'm picking up balance. For many of you, you're gaining balance in your life. So what's changing for you is like, I feel like things have been a little bit all over the place for you, and it's not really in like a chaotic way. This feels more of like it doesn't feel like chaotic. It's just like normal, like everyday life. But I feel like all of that has been kind of happening, whether it's you like releasing people, letting people go, or things go, mindsets, behaviors, whatever. And even some of you have even been, meeting new people or, picking up new things or new behaviors or changing mindsets and behaviors. I feel like it's just more so of things just kind of balancing out for you, out with the old, in with the new, out with the old, in with the new. And it's like you're almost kind of like trying to place everything or find a place for everything. And I feel like this strength energy is just saying just like how just strong you are, just how or reminding you how powerful you are. So I feel like you've really done a lot of change already. A lot of things have already changed for you. It's just more so of you like figuring where things go in your life or understanding where things go in your life, just understanding things in general. You may even be seeking clarity on certain things or understanding of certain things, why certain things have happened, why certain things are not happening for you, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're really seeking clarity and understanding. So I felt like the change, the unexpected change coming towards you is clarity, is understanding, is finally having this sort of inner realization of why things have to be. So I feel like many of you are just really coming into alignment and balance with yourself and who you are. You're really stepping into your power, really becoming very, very, not becoming, you're realizing how powerful you are as an individual, because you are already a powerful person. Some of you may be fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Virgo. Yeah, definitely Leo, heavy Leo. Some of you may be natural born leaders. Some of you may even be stepping into a role of leadership. I think I got that message for group 1, maybe. But yeah, some of you are definitely like natural born leaders, and I feel like you're stepping into that as well. So that may be part of the change that's coming towards you, is you, it's almost like discovering what kind of leader you are, because there are different kind of leaders. Everybody's not the same kind of leader, not in the same capacity, environment, organization, field, whatever. There's different kind of leaderships. So I feel like many of you are just, figuring yourself out, really stepping into your own personal power, stepping into some confidence as well. Yeah, definitely confidence. So what else, Spirit? What's changing for group number 3? I'm actually going to take that. So you have knowledge here. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. But some of you, again, you're seeking knowledge. Some of you may even be wanting to go back to school, or you're in school and you're just, maybe even trying to figure out what you want to do, when you're out of school, for just a few of you. But there's definitely a lot of knowledge being gained. And I'm picking up with this as well. Like, I feel like you get a lot of downloads daily, and I feel like you also get a lot of them while you're asleep as well. But I feel like most of you get downloads throughout the day, like all the time. And I feel like, when you ask for something, or you ask for like a sign, or you're asking the universe, like, what do I need to do? What am I supposed to do? I feel like a lot of signs and synchronicities like present themselves to you. And you may even just get a download about it, but sometimes you don't listen to that, or you don't trust yourself. So I feel like what's changing for you is you learning to really trust yourself, trust your intuition, really trusting your gut, and really going with that as well. But definitely trusting yourself, trusting the inner wisdom and inner knowledge that you have, and not just thinking that you just made it up, or it just came out of nowhere. So some of you may be claircognizant, clairvoyant. I'm picking up for a few of you too. So what's changing, Spirit, for group number 3? 8 may be an important number for you. 888, 888. 8 is a very, for me, is a very spiritual number. So I feel like you're definitely coming in alignment. And look, at the bottom of the deck, you have trust. But I feel like you are coming in alignment with your soul, your spiritual self. You're really figuring yourself out and who you are, your purpose here, why you came here. And I don't feel like you're gonna pick up your purpose automatically right off the bat. I feel like that's something that comes along the journey. But I feel like you are definitely on the right path. So if you've been wondering if you're on the right path or not, you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's just more so about trusting yourself and trusting the process, trusting that things are going to move for you in the way that it's supposed to move. Yeah, move with grace. So you have grace here. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. Um, so I feel like with this kind of energy here, it feels very like divinely protected, divinely guided. So I feel like you're definitely being guided by your ancestors. I feel like you have a strong bond or strong connection with your ancestors. I don't know if you have like ancestor altar or you just work with your ancestors on a regular. But if you're not, I feel like Spirit really wants you to start working with your ancestors for guidance and counseling. Um, I feel like that would be really a good help for you as far as, you know, on this path that you're on. Because I feel like this path that you're on, group number 3, is getting the word different. It's just something different about it. And that's going to be different for everybody. It's a general reading. I can't specifically point out exactly what it is, but there's something different about your path, different about you. I feel like you're definitely chosen to go down the path that you're going down. So if anything and everything that happens, you know, in your life is happening for you, it's not happening to you. Even the bad things, you know, and bad things, shitty things happen to everybody, but everything is happening for a reason for you, group number 3. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to understand that, because I feel like you may be really hard on yourself, and some of you are really hard on yourself, and you're also hard on other people. It may even cause you to have a little bit of trust issues, or, you know, having a hard time asking for help or support. But I feel like Spirit really wants you to become more open and receptive. So I feel like that's what's changing for you is, you know, as you learn to trust yourself, you're also learning to trust others as well. So you becoming more open and receptive to more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, more friendships, you know, more collaborations and support. It's been a pretty much a running theme in all readings today is openness and receptiveness. I feel like many of you are kind of closed off, or some of the things that have happened around you, or the things that you perceive as happening to you, you know, has caused you to be a little bit closed off and not as receptive. But I feel like that's what's changing for you. You're learning to open up. You're learning that, you know, you can't always be closed off, because that would be closing off your blessings. You know, that would be closing off things coming in for you. So you're learning a lot of trust. And I feel like that's really more so coming through experience and coming through self-realization and self-actualization as well. So what else Spirit was changing for group 3? I keep wanting to say group 2. So I don't know if there may be some messages in group 2 for you. Wow, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I literally picked up collaboration, teamwork. So many of you are opening yourself up, and I feel like, you know, on the other side of opening yourself up is help and support. So if this is like business related, this could be you collaborating with someone, or collaborating with sponsors and things like that. For others of you, this could be like a creative project, getting help with that, or teaming up with someone or other people to help with that. You know, if this is love related, this could be you know, I don't know, seeking out a friend for help, or allowing a friend to hook you up with somebody, or you know, I don't know, asking a friend to, you know, take you somewhere, and you guys, or you hanging out with your friends, you know, and you probably meeting somebody while out and about, or you just going out and having fun as well. I feel like ultimately, you know, Spirit wants you to get out, step out of your comfort zone, have a little bit of fun if you've been a little bit closed off. So you have the Queen of Swords here. So clarity, again, clarity, understanding. And the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is someone who is very comfortable communicating. So I feel like, you know, if there's something that she wants clarity and understanding on, she's going to ask for it. She's gonna go for it. You know, she's not gonna wait around for it. You know, she's gonna go towards. She's facing towards the future direction here. So she's not, you know, looking in the past. She's looking towards the future. She's looking towards what she wants, and she's going towards what she wants with this sword in her hand. Clarity, understanding, ready to slice and dice anybody or anything that, you know, doesn't want to follow suit. So I feel like this is the energy that you're gaining, or the energy that you're stepping into is this, you know, Queen of Swords energy. Very communicative, very powerful as well. I feel like she's one of the most powerful cutthroat queens, you know, in all of the suits. I feel like she does not play at all. Whoa. Okay, sorry about that. Quite a bit of technical difficulties today. Group 3, I mean not group 3, but group 2, like their camera cut off in the middle of, honestly, it was maybe like 8 minutes into the reading, and not even 8 minutes, like 5 minutes into the reading, and the reading cut off. And I think their entire reading was like 30 minutes long, and I literally got through their entire reading, and I did not notice that the camera was off. So I got through their entire reading, and I had to go back and do it all over again. And with your group just now, I don't know why and I don't want to say her name, but you know, the Apple voice, I don't want to say her name and then it turns on, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But I don't know what I just said that sounded like her name, but she came on and it turned the camera off on here as well. So I don't know if there's a fucking Mercury retrograde or what going on, but these technical difficulties are not it. It's not what's up today. But anyway, what's changing for you? What's coming towards you? Again, it's more clarity as you stepping into your Queen of Swords energy. You know, and it's also about getting clarity about what you actually want. Some of you don't even know what you want. It's like you think you know what you want, but it's not exactly what you want. You know, some people, you know, be manifesting a love relationship, but it's not really necessarily the relationship they want. It's just more so some of them may want intimacy, or some of them may want a friendship, or, you know, a close partnership with someone, you know, or just something sexual. You know, it's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like you getting clear about what you want is what's going to bring it in, just like that. Then we have the Devil here. So another thing that's changing for you is you're releasing, this is giving me like more so thought patterns, especially paired up with this Queen of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you, you know, what's changing is you releasing, you know, thought patterns and, you know, ways of doing things, or ways of thinking about things, or understanding things that just really don't serve you, or you know, it could even be like fear for some of you, like a fear in general, you know, could stop you from doing a lot of things. I think I talked about that in group number 2, so there might be some messages in there for you. But yeah, definitely releasing fear, releasing doubt, releasing, you know, feeling of not being good enough. Even some of you releasing, you know, your old way of communicating. You know, maybe you didn't have a very effective way of communicating with people, or communicating, like, or expressing yourself in general. I feel like that could be what's changing, is you really learning to express yourself in an effective way that's not compromising your authentic self, you know? You really finding a balance, more balance. So I feel like a lot of things are just balancing out in areas and aspects of your life. So this is really good energy I'm feeling. So what else, Spirit? What else is changing? What's changing for group 3? Okay. So you have storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Then you have alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Then you have beggar, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Then you have gossip, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So I feel like what's changing for you, group number 3, is really you learning to or really understanding that you being your true authentic self, you expressing yourself, you just doing you is the way to go. I mean, in simple terms, I feel like many of you have been trying a lot of different things, a lot of different ways, based off of what others may want you to, or based off of what others may, expect out of you. But it's like you are learning to like put yourself first and not really give a fuck about what others may say or think about you. You may even have a lot of like gossip going on around you, because you do have gossip here, then you have storyteller. So you may have some gossip going on around you, or you just may have people who may judge you, or you may even just fear judgment of others, fearing what others may say or think about you. For some of you, nobody's even gossiping or talking about you, but it's like your anxiety makes you think that. Take what resonates, but yeah, if you're like an overthinker, overanalyzer, it's probably just in your head, no offense or anything, but everybody isn't talking about you, I promise that. I feel like what's changing for you also is, especially with this alchemist card here, a lot of transformation in your life. I feel like you've gone through a lot of transformation. And it's like you're learning to, or you're finally starting to see like how, like who you are. You're finally learning to realize who you are. And you're really handling it with grace as well. Another thing I'm picking up with this grace card is that you may even be, find yourself in a situation where you're having to like defend yourself, or speak up, for yourself about something. I feel like, the only, warning here is that, don't let people get a rise out of you. Don't let people cause you to overreact, or to, not be yourself. Handle the situation with grace. I feel like whoever may come towards you are just projecting. It's just out of their own jealousies and envy. So don't let them and their words get a rise out of you. They may be a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Capricorn. You could be those signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising as well. Or the sign of a person in your life who, may be a little bit messy, gossipy, and may not need to be in your life. But take what resonates, general reading. But yeah, many of you just, don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself and speak your truth. Your truth, not other people's truth, but your truth. and handle the situation with grace. I feel like the situation is going to cause for you to be graceful in it, because I feel like if you kind of overreact or allow the person to get under your skin, then it may make the situation a little bit worse than what it is. This could even be a parent I'm picking up for somebody as well. Wow. But yeah, definitely some communication is what's coming towards you as well. Some communication, an opportunity to be yourself, to express yourself. So be confident in that. So what else, Spirit? What's changing for group number 3? I get one more. Okay, thank you. Anything else? No? Yeah, something's coming to a close for you, group number 3. Something's coming to a close. Hold your vision. So don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Even if things haven't been very tangible for you lately, still don't lose the hope. I feel like you may give up right when something good is about to happen for you. And also with this hold your vision, this could also talk about you holding your vision of yourself, being yourself. Again, more balance and harmony. I am noticing the moon here is the half moon. And then you have the half face right here. So a lot of balance, a lot of things balancing out for you. And I feel like a lot of opportunities or things that may come towards you are just going to be opportunities to, for balance, or for closure regarding something, or, conversation about something that could help you, get clarity about something. It's just more so, I guess, like indirect versus a direct change. It's like something happens, and because of the outcome of that, it causes the change, if that kind of makes sense for you. Then you have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Absolutely, things are changing for you, things are closing out for you, or a chapter of your life is closing out for you. And I feel like what's changing is you stepping into this new one with grace, with all the knowledge and wisdom that you cultivated, with confidence, with you really being yourself. I feel like you being yourself, your true authentic self, and not being afraid to express that is what's going to really be the catalyst for this next phase in your life. It's going to be what carries you over. I feel like it's what's needed. It'll make this next phase in your life much more easier, or not easier, but much more smoother in a way, because nothing's really easy. But yeah, be yourself. Don't worry about what others may say or think about you. No matter how odd or weird you think you are, be yourself, because fuck what anybody says or think, right? Then you have the energy is gaining momentum. So things are moving for you, group 3. You're not the same person that you were last year, or the year before that, or the year before that, and 5 years before that. You're someone who has gone through lots of change, lots of transformation, lots of rebirths and renewals, lots of different spiritual awakenings, gone through, met many friends, have walked away from many friends, and just all these different changes in your life, lots of change in your life, different hair colors, it's a lot of change. And I feel like you are really at a stage in your life where things are, it's like as you step into your own personal power, as you literally learn to be comfortable with yourself and who you are, and being open and receptive to change, and for help and support as well, being open and receptive to those things, I feel like is what's going to bring in many blessings and abundance into your life. So I feel like many of you, you're definitely destined for lots of abundance in your life, more specifically financial abundance for many of you. And I feel like that's going to come through like your career or your work. So I feel like your purpose may be tied into what you do for a living. Yeah, that's gonna be different for everybody, but definitely tied into what you do for a living. So don't be afraid to express yourself and be who you are, because that's what's going to make this change and transition much smoother. So I'm gonna pull these to maybe get any sort of timing for you or any additional messages. Group number 3, Spirit. Now for the other groups, they didn't get like any timings cards because Spirit definitely wanted to be, whoa, a surprise for you. Okay. Did these pop out with all those? I'll take these. Can I get maybe one more of these, Spirit? Maybe one more. I saw this. I'm gonna take that. So again, no timing cards for y'all. But at the bottom of the deck it says no need to worry, and it pairs very well with this perfect timing. So things are happening in divine timing for you. Things are happening exactly when they are meant to. Oh, you did have one. So it says within the next few weeks. So you may start to notice this change within the next few weeks. Yeah, definitely within the next few weeks, things are definitely going to start. I feel like moving forward, you're going to start seeing more tangible results of things. But only if you're putting in the work, group number 3. You have compromise. So some of you may have to compromise on something, or you may have to you may have to compromise on something, or decide on something, or like that kind of goes with like the collaboration thing. Maybe collaborating with someone or a team of people. You might have to compromise on some of the workload, or the vision of where you want to take things, whatever, take what resonates, but definitely compromise could play a role in this. So you have romance here. So for some of you, one thing that could be changing is romance for you. You may be getting some love offers coming in for you, and that could definitely be because you releasing the past, releasing the old, and you standing in your personal power. It could be very I feel like that's going to make you very attractive towards a lot of people. So many of you may be, if you're single, or even if you're, in a relationship, you may get a lot of like love offers. Of course, if you're in a relationship, kindly decline those. But if you're, single, give those relationships, or give those connections a turn. Give them a go. Because I feel like you may be someone who maybe a little bit shy, not necessarily shy, but you're selective, or even, have those trust issues, not sure of how to move forward with people. So I feel like that's changing as you opening yourself up more and being receptive to, opportunities, whether it's romantic or work related or whatever, but definitely being more receptive and open to new connections in your life. So if you believe, so keep believing, release the fear, release the doubt. If you are manifesting something, if you're wanting something to come to fruition for your life, and coming into fruition in your life, you have to release any doubts or any fears that you may have. Because if you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen for you. But if you do believe it, then that's what's going to come into fruition for you. But definitely keep the faith, keep the hope, believe in yourself, believe in the universe, believe in your manifestations, believe in your ability to manifest. But yeah, group number 3, I think that's all the messages that I'm seeing for you. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow the link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace out.